Hello class, I'm Francisco Schmitt and I'm going to talk about the global research task. On the first chapter, the HSBC report of commercial winds shaping the future of international business, they compare the derivatives of economic growth and the past century. What was the trend of economic activity and which countries benefit from it, based on each country's current commercial practices and involvements in trade. The report also highlighted which countries will dominate trade and business from 2015 to the future and which countries will benefit from it. According to the report, the next path is expected to show the strongest growth in trade in the next 15 to 20 years. Our logistic cost will decrease and new fuels and advanced technologies are introduced. This will make a global trade more efficient. Also, the mass adjustment of the product is important. 3D printing technology will play a key role in manufacturing. The importance of services will increase in trade rather than in the product. With the growing number of internet users around the world, particularly in developing economies, the new trade and industry space will open to take advantages of these internet advantages with customers. Medical and educational services will become more important. More students will feel comfortable attending online courses that conventional schools and educational institutions, as we're doing right now. Also, the use of robots will become more important in medicine. Many surgeries are performed online with doctors sitting in one place and the patients operated in another part of the world. And last, this will reduce the physical movement of goods, but the flow of services will increase. In the future, countries in North America and Europe are expected to grow by 3% of their GDP. Asian countries such as China and India will be engines of global growth. The African countries are being used to supply equipment to Asian countries. Then you have China and India, and the Asian developing countries with high population will also increase a lot of their GDP percentage. Then on chapter 2, the survey assesses the state of political rights and civil liberties throughout the world. It provides comprehensive analysis of the state of democracy and human rights in different countries. Nowadays, we have a lot of countries that human rights are not being respected by the governments or different groups. Like in Africa, we have a lot of trouble. In Latin America too. So it's very important to governments to take an opinion of that. Then we have doing business measurements. The indicator shows that laws and measures that a business units must follow before selling in a given region. Data should be collected on different indicators to compare and select the best possible regulatory environment. Enforcement of contracts. This type of indicator includes the process index, meaning that when the company is faced with commercial disputes, the time and cost it has to shoulder to solve the problem. Then I would like to talk about chapter 7, where they talk a lot about imports and exports. Import is declaring your imports to is bringing goods and services into a country. So a company that do a business or organization that want to do that needs to declare your imports to your business of commercial goods must be declared to customs. Also, imports related duties, tariffs, and GST you need to pay and be on paper, all legal to not have problems with legal problems. Then export as imported goods are all exports tired to be declared. Export is when a company is taking his goods or services to another country. Then for a conclusion of this project, I would like to say that it was very good how we could see all the theory in the book and apply it to different countries where a lot of students here are.